Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and we're going to do a couple different things this time. We're going to do a small Kroger grocery haul that is kind of serves two purposes. A few filler things for Thanksgiving or for the holidays in general. So each week if I do one of these little filler hauls that I just want to pick up a few things for the holidays so it's not all at once and breaking your budget and, you know, stressful at the end. And I want to make sure I get some of the things so they're not out of certain things that are very important to our family during the holidays to eat. Trust me though, I could just feed the family with what I have and we'd be fine. But you know, there's certain things you want. So I'm going to show you that grocery haul real quick. And then I just thought I'd show you what my recipe book that I pull out every year, and it's a mess, it's ugly, but I think that's what makes it memorable and shows how much love and, I don't know, love and thought that you put into doing the holidays sometimes when you see behind the scenes things that people don't understand, you know, or don't realize. So I was going to show you my little recipe binder thingy that I use just for the holidays. And then go through my list and see what I make for the holidays. Now I do usually vamp it up a little bit and every once in a while I'll make something new or a new side dish. And I think this year I'll make a new side dish to try something new because it may not be important to them, but that's fun for me. Like doing the whole Thanksgiving dinner is easy breezy for me because I've done it so many years and I'm pretty organized with it and I got it down to a science. So I do like to do, and you know I have enough crock pots to keep everything warm. So I do like to do something fun, try something new, and some of my things are homemade and some things are like my stuffing. I've made homemade stuffing before. It's good, but we really do love some stovetop. So if the consensus is everyone really just loves stovetop, we're gonna make the damn stovetop, okay? So, so you know, some things are not. There are things I just gotta kind of put together and throw together, semi-homemade, whatever, you know. And then other things are homemade, like my green bean casserole is homemade. It's not from cans and stuff like that, you know. It's not cream of anything soup. It's homemade based. So. So I just want to, for my purpose also, I don't want to keep buying stuff if I already got it downstairs or I already bought it last week and stuff like that. I want to just see if I need any more little filler things for the holiday season. And I will tell you right now, as we speak, I have 5 turkeys. 5 turkeys and one more that I will get next week from work. So I just had to share that with you because that was just as of today. We got 3 more. So we own our own business, my husband and I do, and I also work full-time. But he was at, so we're used car dealers and we also have a hubcap store. So he was at an auction, an auto auction today, and they usually give away a turkey or whatever during the holidays. And I thought to myself today, I'm like, I wonder if he'll get another turkey. And I'm thinking, oh crap, I think we still got 2 turkeys. And we have a small freezer thing that he has at our business, like at our warehouse. It's actually supposed to be a refrigerator, but it freezes everything, so we're using it for its purpose. So anyway, so he put 2 in there like a while ago. We got one for something and one for something else, you know, almost a year ago. And I forgot about them. I know they're there, but I forget because they're, you know, not home with me. So oh my God. So I got 2 there and I was thinking, you know what? He should bring one home this week so I can get it cooked up and at least use a little bit of it and then condense it down and put it in the freezer here where it's just all shredded up in a bag instead of a big turkey. And so he calls me and says, hey, just so you know, I got 3 turkeys today. I won 3 drawings, or I don't know, or if you got a turkey for every vehicle you bought or something, I don't know. I'm like, at first I'm like, oh crap, but at the same time I'm like, that's free food, baby, and I'm super excited about it. So, and grateful and blessed that we got them and that we do have that little freezer he has there so I can stuff them in there. So we just had this whole conversation on the phone just now. before I started doing this, and I said, okay, how many in total do we have? And he says, we have 5. I said, okay, bring me the 2 oldest ones home. I can thaw them out in a couple days, and I'm going to cook them up this weekend. I'll shred them down. I'll make something out of them probably for this weekend, and we'll eat some. And then I will put the rest in freezer bags and stick them in the freezer, so that way it's got, the 2 big ones will be, or the 2 oldest ones will be done, and I don't want them to go bad, you know, freezer burn or anything. And then they'll be easier for me to use, and I can just pull out turkey when I want it for soup or something like that. So he's like, all right. I go, so then I got 3 left? He's like, yep. I said, okay, and I'll have another one next week. So you might be seeing some turkey recipes. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, I'm so excited though. It kind of really makes me giddy and happy. Like, can you tell? I do love free food. So that was exciting to me. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was thinking he was just going to have 1, and I'm trying to keep track of them, and I swear to God, we went over this conversation like 3 times before we got off the phone. I'm like, okay, so total, we have 5. He's like, yes, 5 turkeys. So, all right. Okay, we're going to deal with it. Anyway, let's do the grocery haul, and then we'll come back and go over the cookbook goodies, okay? Oh, wait, hey, because I'm going to need this. Cheers. Look at this poor little guy. He knows there's treats and stuff, and he wants them in the grocery haul. You okay, Zippy? I know, almost. All right, let's start on this side. So, I know you guys know the potatoes as, like party potatoes, funeral potatoes, wedding potato, I don't know. They're potatoes, right? With the cheesiness and all that yumminess and stuff. So, that's what these are for. We call them Betty Ann potatoes after our aunt because she made them all the time. So, that's what we named them. So, that is for Thanksgiving. It's a staple. We gotta have them. Cottage cheese for my husband's lunch. He loves his diet juices, so I got him, this one is a cran grape this time, and then the regular cranberry. He loves this. He likes pink grapefruit. We both like grapefruit. So anyway, so it's a pink lemonade type thing, so it's like sour, you know. Of course, my Coke Zeros. Duh. Got some beef broth. Always stocking up on these. Beef and chicken, because sometimes they don't have them, or only the organic expensive kind. I did get some cake mixes to put in there, white chocolate and yellow, because I do during the holidays make some cake mix cookie recipes, stuff like that. I use them for more than, I very seldom ever make a cake. I can't remember the last time I made a cake. So then let's see here, we got some olives, because I have 1 jar down there, but I do use them during the holidays, so I wanted those out to go get another jar. Wax beans. I love wax beans, and I love to mix them when I make my green bean casserole. I mix in some wax beans along with it, just so it gives it a little, I don't know, extra oomph, you know? Makes it look a little fancier, even though it's still just canned beans. I got some dry roasted peanuts, because during the holidays, sometimes I'll make like the peanut clusters and stuff like that, so I thought I'll get those now. Here's what he's been waiting for. His snackies. And I got him 3 cans of this. He's got plenty of canned food, but this is a different version, so he'll be excited. I did get some sliced black olives because I want to do something with Mexican with those. And I haven't had black olives in a long time, and I do like them. I have pudding mixes at home that I can make, but I like to have these just in case I didn't, you know, we run out after I make them up or something like that. So, and it's gotta be sugar-free. So I got that for my husband's lunch. Sharp cheddar cheese. Can never have too much of that. I got 2 cans of cream of chicken because 1 goes with that. And I just want to have 1 on hand during the holidays. 2 of the sugar-free banana puddings because I do make a banana cream pie in these for Thanksgiving. That will be a chocolate version, like a chocolate pudding pie mixed with the Cool Whips and stuff. Oh, I did get 2 Cool Whips too, but they're in the freezer. I put them away right away. So, because I didn't want them to be out. I needed some more stevia packets. I have the big bags of stevia, but I just wanted the little packets so I could easily put them in a drink or in like an iced coffee, something like that. I do have Milky Way bars here. These are not for me. These are going to go with probably one of these cake mixes here, and then I make cookies, and I have a request to make them again for work. We're having a Thanksgiving meal there, and I'm going to make green bean casserole, and they wanted some of the Milky Way cookies that I made, so I'm going to do that for them. Okay, so now we're back. Hopefully that inspired you to get a few things this week. Get some more stuff next week. What is zipper doing? Oh my god, it scared me. Okay, so this is my little book. I think I got this at like the dollar store or something, probably 15, 20 years ago. It has to be. I've been cooking Thanksgiving dinner. So my husband and I have been together, what year are we in? 2022? We've been married 22 years. We've been together 27 years. I always think it's 3, but we were together 2 years, got engaged, and then waited like, oh no, maybe 26 years. I think it was like we were together a couple years, then we got engaged, then I was in no rush, and we just waited another couple years, and ta-da! Did you see Zipper's tail go across there? Anyway, so I've been cooking Thanksgiving dinner at least since we've been married. I think before we got married, but at least since. So at least 22 years. I've had this probably 20 years. It took me a couple years to get things all organized and down to the science and stuff. Oh yeah, Zipper's upstairs running around like a little maniac. Sounds like elephants up there. So when I open it, I did a little cheat sheet in here of, and I'll show you here in a minute, different things. But you know what this is? It's just a photo of them. See how it's got, I'll show you back here better. See how it's got the 2 pages? It's for 4x6s. That's all it is. And then I fold up the recipes and I stick them in. I had these sticky index cards that I wrote a lot of stuff on. Different recipes from either Taste of Home magazine, stuff like that. Once I print it off, I fold, put them in here. I have them labeled for Christmas, Thanksgiving. Oh shit, shit's falling out, you guys. Things I want to try. I'll show you. It's a little messy. Hold on. Okay, so over here, like I got written out for Thanksgiving because this is the most, like, well, I guess this and Easter are my 2 big ones that I cook for. But anyway, and I wrote down like if I do appetizers, sometimes these change. I mean, it's just my idea so I can remember. You can see there's food stains on it. That's always a good, well-loved cookbook type thing. So for a lot of my mains, my main is like my turkey, ham, which I have my ham already also. So turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, boxed mashed potatoes. So I know that I have those downstairs already. We like boxed. I grew up on boxed. I love boxed mashed potatoes. Now, I do have some fresh down there. I like fresh mashed potatoes, don't get me wrong, but when you're doing a whole thing and I do all the cooking, that, you know, sometimes you take some shortcuts, and my family loves mashed potatoes that are from a box. My sister-in-law does, my husband does, so it doesn't matter. So that's what we use. So I know I have those. The Betty Ann potatoes, I have everything for them now because I have the cheddar cheese, I have the potatoes, I have the cream of chicken soup. I don't have the chips to go on top, but that's always like last minute, and I only need like a little bag. Otherwise, if I open a whole bag of chips, I'm going to be eating them. I have butter, and I have sour cream in the fridge. So, we're good there. My green bean casserole, I need the green beans, or I don't need the green beans. I have plenty of those downstairs. Now I got some of the wax beans to throw in there. I use a mayo base. I have plenty of mayo. I have Worcestershire sauce. I have plenty of onions. Cheese, I said that, and I think that's pretty much the, and cream, and I got cream. So we're good. So I got everything for my green bean casserole. Now, this was back in the day when I was overzealous and I had homemade stuffing I would make. Now, we got stovetop. We just like it. We keep it real. And I have plenty of boxes of that down there, which you saw in one of my last grocery hauls. Corn, I have plenty of corn in the freezer, so I got that. Cranberry sauce, I make my own sugar-free cranberry sauce. I have cranberries coming from Imperfect Foods because they're hard to find. They were out at both of my stores here, and I hadn't done an Imperfect Foods haul in a long time. And I thought, you know what, I'll do it because they never let me down if it's something weird that I need. So I got 3 packages of cranberries. I do have one in the freezer. But I like to have cranberries. I love cranberries. So I make my own. It's so easy to make, you guys. But I do love the canned jellied cranberry sauce. What do you guys prefer? The canned jelly or the berry kind, like the whole berry kind? I prefer the cran jelly because that's what we always grew up on, and I'm pretty sure it was just my mom and I that ate it out of everyone. But now, because we eat sugar-free, I make my own. I've made it for years, and I really like it. I also did write down here, oh, and I don't know if you can see it or not. I write next to them, whether it's the R is like if it goes in the roaster, the CP is in a crock pot, OV is for oven, ST is for stovetop. So I have red cabbage on here. If you've never made red cabbage, it is so good. I think I have a video on it. I love red cabbage. Not everyone likes it at Thanksgiving. I think I'm going to switch it out this year and make a different side. But I will make it during the season. I always make it during the season, but I don't know. I just love it. It's so good. And then I put a little note here, make rolls in the morning. So these are like all my notes. My desserts, I always make too much food, you guys, just so you know. And my husband tells me every year. And my brother-in-law tells me every year. But I still make it all because it makes me happy. And I used to do an apple cream pie. I haven't done one in a while, so I don't know if I'll be doing that this year or not. I'm not sure. Pumpkin pie I always do. And I do it sugar-free. But I do a regular crust because I could care less about crust. So I like to eat out the middle. That's how I've always done it, even before I ate this way. So my sister would always eat the crust and I would always eat the middle. So I make it sugar-free. We do have some diabetics in our family anyway on my husband's side and stuff like that. Not my husband, but on his side of the family. So it's in their best interest anyway. So the banana cream pie is sugar-free. For the most part, the Cool Whip's not, but, you know, it doesn't have that many carbs in it. It still has the graham cracker crust, but at least the sugar-free part is pretty good in that. Then I've had other ones, like a triple layer mud pie that I use pudding mixes with, stuff like that. So I vary the desserts once in a while. I always have to have a chocolate. I always have to have the absolute have to is banana cream pie. It's my husband's favorite. He would eat pretty much the whole damn thing if he could himself. So anyway, instead of rambling, I'll just show you. So I think I got everything for that, but I'll show you some of the recipes here in a minute. So yeah, so here's just it written out again, like stuffing I need 3 boxes of, and so this is why it's just easy. I go down, oh, I could do a sweet potato casserole. I don't know. I haven't decided. But there's my stovetop. So this is more an updated version than the one over here because that was from kind of the original 3 years in maybe. My Betty Ann potatoes are always there. Green bean casserole. I have done sugar cookies before. Stuff like that. So then I get into different ones. So here's like the triple layer mud pie that I've done. A new fashioned pumpkin pie. I've tried that recipe before. A cranberry jello mold. This is the most precious thing in this book to me. This is Betty Ann potatoes, where our Aunt Betty Ann, who has passed away, wrote it out for me. So I had it. It's in her handwriting, and you can tell it's got lots of love on it. Because one year I couldn't find it. It was in this book and I couldn't find it, and I know how to make it, you guys. I cook all the time, okay? I know how to make it. But I still pull it out because it means so much to me, and it freaked me out when I couldn't find it. So I'm very sentimental about a lot of things, and but then I just kind of prayed on it and waited, and it showed back up, so I was good. The Keebler crust, always look at their recipes, because sometimes when you just want a new easy recipe for something, some of them are so good. See, like I have this one here, coconut meringue pie and 5-minute candy bar pie. I've done the 5-minute candy bar pie. It was a hit with my brother-in-law, let me tell you. There's my apple cream pie recipe that I got. I think I'd probably a taste at home. I should make that because I have all the stuff for it, and I should just do it. I should. Yes, I should. Sour cream cookies. This is like my mother's recipe for sugar cookies. So yeah, cocktail meatballs, stuff like that, different things. I used to do a St. Patty's Day party. I don't do that anymore, but I still kept things that I have made. Larney Stones are amazing cookies. I should make those for you guys one of these times. Yeah, so some of my more popular recipes that I use, the whole thing's not filled. This is a recipe from a lady. This caramel corn is amazing. And she, I used to work with her, and she was older, and she would bring it into work every once in a while. And I said, can I have your recipe, please? And she did. She typed it out for me on her little recipe card and brought it to work to me. And that meant the world to me. So, yeah, so that's what I do. And I will still write it and rewrite it every year, going through this stuff. So, yeah, this is my mom's chocolate drop cookies. Don't mind the emails up here, but chocolate drop cookies that she always made every year for us at Christmas time, for Christmas Eve. So I have that recipe, so I do make those during the holidays all the time. And just different things. So and here's my Easter. So I got my ham, my green bean casserole, again, corn, carrots with a raisin sauce. I've done that a few times. Now I just kind of do a different version of carrots. Usually a rice pilaf. Of course, Betty and potatoes have to be here every time. I've done some maple baked beans in the past, rolls. I have done Easter shaped sugar cookies, pecan fudge pie. I have done the caramel corn for it, the apple cream pie, so stuff like that. I vary a few of them a little bit. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed that little go over there. So, with that being said, I have everything for Thanksgiving because my cranberries are on the way. That's a lot of talking. Oh, God. Okay. Except for whatever, well, I have to plan my desserts. So, I need the little chips for the top of the potatoes. Oh, well, we know the banana cream pie. I got everything for banana cream pie. I'm sure I got everything for some chocolate pie. That's why I buy so much Cool Whip. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'll probably do a chocolate, well, I got that Oreo crust, so I gotta do something with chocolate. But I have chocolate puddings downstairs. But I could do like this candy bar one. I haven't done it in a few years. 4 bars of chocolate covered wafer candy bars. So what, like Kit Kat? Love Kit Kat. Ooh, yeah. I could do that because I haven't made it in a little while. So I could do that one. So that would give me a chocolate pie, banana cream pie. I have to make my banana or pumpkin, which I have pumpkin downstairs. I have plenty. I probably have 7 or 8 cans still down there. And I don't need, my brother-in-law always brings homemade no-bakes, and he is the best no-bake, non-baker cookie person in the world. I swear to God, they're always amazing. So he brings those. I don't ask anyone to bring anything. If they want to, fine. I don't ask them to. This is my gift to them. Cook for them. They all work hard. They all are amazing people, and I think this is their day to be able to rest, and I can do this for them. This is my gift to them. That's how I always feel about it. When I do a party, it is my gift to them. They don't need to bring anything. I just want you to have fun and relax. So, but he does bring those cookies, so that would be 2 chocolatey things. I want to do, maybe I should do that apple cream pie. Maybe I should do it for at work. For that Thanksgiving we're having there. Shoot. I don't know. I want one more. I got all these damn pie crusts that I bought. I need to use them. I can freeze one though, but what's your favorite dessert for Thanksgiving? I want you to tell me down below in the comments. My favorite dessert, well, I guess, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I barely eat on Thanksgiving, but I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. I wait till they're like, I eat and I pick, and that's all I get, and then everyone leaves, and we have it like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then everyone leaves around 5 usually. Then my husband and I can relax, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like 8 o'clock at night, starving, and then I bring it all out, heap it all over. My favorite dessert would probably be the pumpkin pie. That's my favorite. Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. So, I don't know. I do want to do a different dessert. I need to decide on another side. That's what I need to do. So, I'll let you know when I figure that out. Oh, and for appetizers, I make deviled eggs. Sometimes I do a dip, or I'll do like the olives and nuts and stuff like that so people can pick at it. But they don't really get much time for appetizers, because when I say dinner's at 2, dinner is at 2. Does that surprise you if you know anything about me? So, you know, they get here a few minutes early if they want to have a deviled egg or something like that. But usually the deviled eggs are part of the meal, you know. And I have plenty. I'll have eggs. I have cheese. I put bacon bits in my eggs and cheese. So I got everything for that. So I'm in good shape, you guys. Everything is ready. I got everything. So I just got to figure out now. See, now that I know all that's done, and some of this is really simple and easy to do because I do it all the time, that I can do a fun side in a new dessert recipe. Okay. I'll probably do something with apples. Probably. For a dessert. And then maybe I'll do a cookie. I could do a cookie. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. This is how my brain thinks. So this is, I told you, all I am doing is talking to myself here. You guys just happen to hang out with me. Okay, well, hopefully that gets you guys thinking and get you going, and you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and we'll see what I come up with for 2 different recipes to try. So, I'm sure I'll tape it, maybe. I don't know. Once it hits, well, you know what? I do a lot of my prep the day before. Maybe I'll bring you along for the ride. Be fun. So I take the day off before Thanksgiving, get 90% of it ready, the house ready, everything, and then that's how I'm able to do it at 2 o'clock and on Thanksgiving, and I can get everything out and warmed up and going, and it's yummy. All right, give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave some comments below. Like I said, cranberry sauce, whole or berried, let me know. Or no, whole berried or gelled. And what's your favorite dessert at Thanksgiving? Cheers. Oh, great, still running. You know, clicker never works.